There's an old saying out there, the times they are a changing. That is true in every generation, and it seems even more true today. Whether it's the technology we have at our disposal, things like artificial intelligence, faster computers, cell phones that seem to get bigger one year and smaller the next, but that can act almost as your own personal computer. The times are definitely changing, but probably nothing has changed more than people. For years growing up, oftentimes people were defined by their work, by their jobs, by what they did. Now, many people blame COVID for the shift in terms of people putting life before work in terms of balance, but it was happening long before COVID. Many stories of people who had been asked to stay late at work, but had theater tickets or concert tickets or simply wanted to go home and left, even if it led to them being fired. Their attitude was, I can always find another job, but this is the only life I have, and I'm going to live it to the fullest. Now, I don't know which is right. I don't know whether living to work or working to live is the right way to look at things, but I do know things have changed. I remember a year or so ago having a conversation with a farmer that I know, and they were saying that they had had a job posted, and several people applied, and one person asked them if the job could be remote. The farmer looked at them and said, "We're a farm. How can you do your job remotely? You certainly can't feed animals or clean up after them remotely. It's a hands on job." The person thanked them very much and said they would look elsewhere for employment. So many people today love the flexibility of either hybrid or working remotely. The times have definitely changed. Some people actually resent being asked to go into the office. For some of those people, if that's their choice, go into the office or look for another job, they'll take option number two. Recently, at a dinner with friends, we were talking about the farmers market in our local town. Now, there used to be a fish vendor there who was there every Saturday, which is the day of the farmers market, and all of a sudden they were no longer there. Now, I know for a fact, because I've gone to this farmers market for years, that when the farmers market opens at 9, if you want to get fish from this particular vendor, you better be there at 9 or darn close to it. Because oftentimes by 9:30, half of what they brought is already sold out. So if there's a specific thing you wanted, you either need to contact them ahead of time and order it and have them hold it for you, or you needed to get there early. So I was very surprised when I found out this vendor was no longer there. We were talking about it the other night, and one of the people who frequents the vendor said, "Oh, it wasn't that they weren't making money or doing good business. They love that farmer's market. They couldn't get anyone to work on Saturdays. They have a new generation of employees, many of whom are family members, but all of whom passed on the opportunity to work on a Saturday. They just decided Monday through Friday was enough, and they didn't want to give up their weekends to go to farmers markets." As a matter of fact, not only did they stop doing the farmers market in our town, but they stopped doing the farmers market in a lot of other towns. Yes, the times are changing, and people are putting life well ahead of work. We've seen some of that in our own business. Yep, the times are changing, and we either need to change with them or you perish. Have a great week. This is Ken Abrams from Fun Enterprises with another Tuesday at 10 blog.